Hi, friends. Today I wanted to talk about beauty because there are so many things that can make us feel like we're not beautiful. And some of the obvious ones are the media and images that we get bombarded with everywhere of perfect people or what that's supposed to look like. And other things can be just like how we're parented. If we have people in our home who have distortions on beauty, or big things in our lives like infidelity and things that build up story about beauty and ourselves. And I just had this interesting experience lately where I was just really enjoying a moment at home, sipping my green tea and looking out at my backyard, which is full of nettles on purpose because I love them. They're they smell good. I can make tea with them. They're this natural anti-theft thing because nobody's going to come to my back door unless they want to get a face full of nettles. So it's interesting that I feel like my house is surrounded in the back with nettles. I sip my tea, which makes my teeth very stained because I'm obsessed with tea, but I love it, and I'm not gonna whiten my teeth because I'm just gonna stain them again anyway. I don't care about the stain. I love it. I enjoy my tea, and I was kind of in that moment of like, you know what? I love my nettles. I love my stained teeth and my tea, and it doesn't affect me if anyone else thinks differently. And then I realized I'm a little strange maybe in that way, and that I am strange in other ways where I'm very, very connected to the spiders around my house. Of course, I've spoken about this before. I think they're interesting, and I give them a place outside safely if they're in my home, stuff like that. And then it occurred to me, like, how like a witch I am, how like a historical witch I am, making my nettle brew, etc. And it gave me not only this feeling of kind of connection to people like me across time and space, like the archetype of a witch, what they like probably just looked like in oldie times society and why they were ostracized. And I thought, man, I really relate to this. Um, it's probably some woman out who lives alone with nettles around her house, with stained teeth from her brew, who lives by herself or because she's too smart to get into a bad relationship. I mean, it just kind of made me change my perspective a little bit. And the next thing I heard in my head was, I'm pretty beautiful for a witch. And I was like, wow, that really, really hit me. And I think for the first time in a really long time, I felt beautiful. I did, and I do, and I tell myself that now because that makes me, it hits home to the truth of who I am. Not just that, but it helps shift my perspective. I have a very messy car a lot of the time. I clean it sometimes, but it gets messy again, and it's got everything you need to take a kid to the park, and maybe some remnants of the last time we were at the beach. My daughter and I kind of lament and I look at it like, oh, my car's messy. And then it came into my head, my car's pretty beautiful for a car that belongs to an involved mom. And I was like, ooh, and then I felt that beauty again. Instead of seeing something negative, I saw, gosh, something really beautiful in my car. Um, is beautiful for an involved mama, like that's a truth of who I am. And then it made me think about the quote that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I like that quote, but I kind of want to shift perspective on it a little bit and say it's not in the eye of the beholder. It's in the truth of who we are. It's not something we see, it's something we are. Um, so I kind of invite you to embrace that truth of who you are and see the beauty in it. And that's our beauty. That surface level stuff, it's not real, and it's has nothing to do with what beauty really is. Even when I see like anti wrinkle ads and things like that, I get kind of frustrated and defensive. Like, I've earned my wrinkles because they're beautiful for a nature lover. I got them from being outside. I definitely earned my gray hair. I don't want anyone taking that from me. That's surface level stuff that has nothing to do with the truth of our beauty, which is in our character and in the richness of who we really are. So I hope that you can embrace those about yourself today.